Have you ever tried to say something yet weren't really able to convince others? I can't tell you how many times I've had a student in class who tries to give a speech or say something, and I've told that student, you don't even sound like you believe yourself. In this session, you're going to learn to build that conviction and use the conviction in your speech. See, once you've built your conviction, you can then encourage your audience to build a conviction in themselves to know, believe, or do what you espouse in your speech. But remember, mediocre is the enemy of conviction. So we want to make it strong. This is important because it really will help your audience and it really will influence your audience. Okay, let's move on. Remember to go ahead and put in your email. Okay. And remember, we're impacting your audience. And you'll put in your name, your alias, if you don't want anybody to see your name. We're looking at conviction. So, the question, how do you build and use conviction? Well, after enthusiasm, conviction is the most important factor. Okay, you can share with your audience. As you need to have something to share it with, you need to build your conviction. Okay, and these exercises will help you do that. So what do we mean? Well, first thing is build your plan, purpose, and action. Know what your plan is, know your purpose, and know the actions that you want and that you've taken, you want your audience to take. Okay, this comes from Napoleon Hill's definiteness of purpose. Okay, and this is great stuff because Napoleon Hill studied 500 of the world's leaders, and these are some of the things that he found. So, and then number two is back yourself with motives. All right, I'll talk about Maslow's hierarchy of needs here in a second, but have as many of those motives that relate to you, your idea, and make sure that they are there. Then fan your burning desire. What does that mean? Okay, you know, you're fanning a fire into the white hot flame of burning desire. Well, when you are thinking about your conviction and what you want, look at it from a different point of view. Focus a light on it. Imagine there's a spotlight on that conviction. Imagine that that light is getting brighter and brighter. Okay? Bring it up. Have it in your ideas. Okay, and think about it. Morning, noon, night. Wake up with it. Go to bed with it. That's what we mean. And build your faith. Meaning, if you're religious, pray, not meditate. Okay? But faith is the belief in making it happen. Well, build that. That's what you want to do, because that will help you come across with conviction. And number five, focus your thoughts. Conviction is about one area, about one thing. If you're all over the place and you're thinking about this, that's not going to have that focused power of the spotlight. And number six, trust your subconscious. That subconscious is so powerful, and if you just trust it and let it take over, when you go to sleep, let that subconscious build that conviction inside of you. And then number seven, one of the most important, is surround yourself with winners. Surround yourself with other people who have that strong conviction just like you. As I said before, I'll come back to Maslow, and when we have Maslow and his hierarchy of needs, when you find your conviction, find as many of these as possible that will align with that conviction, and keep thinking of those when you have the faith and when you're fanning that fire. Keep coming back to those, looking at the esteem, confidence, family, friendship, security, resources, health, wealth, okay, breathing, water, sex. Okay, I'm not kidding. These are all important, so use them as much as possible and get them, bring them up and talk about them, so your audience will also have that same conviction about what you are saying. And this is important because, like I said, it's the second most important, right behind enthusiasm, for really making an impact on your audience. Let me conclude this session with, we talked about conviction, and we talked about building your plan, purpose, and action, and backing yourself with motives, fanning that burning desire, building your faith, focusing your thoughts, trusting your subconscious, and most important, well, they're all important, but one of the most important is surrounding yourself with winners, others who have that same conviction. And what this does is it will help you have that conviction in your speech that's so important to really making an impact on your audience. So, build your conviction. Enjoy that impact.